Hi, Chris Chislett here with blogyourwine.com, here to give you some suggestions on dessert wines. At least 3 suggestions for dessert wines for, we're coming into the holidays, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the holidays, but maybe you're gifting wine or you're doing a big meal at your house and you're stuck on what to serve with dessert. So I have 3 suggestions. The first one, because it's so popular right now, I'll mention first, is Moscato. Moscato is a Italian sparkling dessert wine. It's about a third as sparkling as champagne. It's definitely sweet. It's normally lower in alcohol, normally under like 10% alcohol, but the reason being I'm going to mention it first is because it's blown up in like the last year. A few rappers have mentioned it in songs, and it's like the whole Cristal thing. Cristal sales kind of went through the roof once. I think it was Jay-Z mentioned it in a rap song. So Moscato, Italian sparkling dessert wine. Second one I want to mention, actually way sweeter than Moscato, but it's a very cool little wine, normally a little bit more expensive, is Eiswein. Normally coming from either Canada or Germany, but I know of a few other countries that produce it, but just not in the traditional style. And the traditional style is actually leaving the grapes on the vine to freeze, and then it ends up being so expensive because the vineyard workers actually have to wear gloves and pick the grapes berry by berry, rather than just pulling bunches off the vine and putting them into a basket. So Eiswein, it's kind of sticky sweet, it's almost like syrupy in nature, but it's beautiful with, basically really any type of dessert. It's essentially just dessert in a glass. So Eiswein, that's my second suggestion. My third suggestion is Brocchetto. Brocchetto, it's not really something you see around too much, and it has to really come from Italy. I haven't seen anywhere else in the world making Brocchetto, but similar to Moscato, it's Italian sparkling dessert wine. It is sparkling in the same way that Moscato is. It's about a third as sparkling as champagne, but it's red Italian sparkling dessert wine. Like I say, it's still sparkling, so it doesn't end up being quite as sweet as like Eiswein, but it's got a really sort of raspberry, strawberry flavour to it. So think about that when you're pairing with Brocchetto. Chocolate dessert, strawberries, raspberries go really well with it. So Moscato, Eiswein and Brocchetto are my 3 holiday wine, dessert wine suggestions. Chris Chislett, blogyourwine.com.